Welcome to the channel, welcome to the workshop. And you've seen by the thumbnail, I picked up some of those cheap magnetic strip tool holders. I picked up 6 of these, and we'll go through in a bit more detail, do some measurements in a minute. But they were $14.99 off eBay, that included delivery. And I must admit, so far, I'm pretty impressed with them because I tried to take one off to show, and they are pretty damn magnetic. So, what I'm going to do is we'll flip over to the overhead, we'll do a quick check, and then I've fitted 2 already, and we'll go and see what we can actually hang on them and see how strong they are. Okay, so these are what we got. It came in just a general box. 6 of these, again, they are bloody strong. Oops. And you'll notice there's only 4 here. That is because 2 of them are already mounted in the workshop. They come with these little bits of cardboard to stop them banging against each other. So let's take one of these out. They also came with mounting screws. You see the screw holes there for mounting. I've mounted mine on it. You'll see in a minute because I'll do a review of where I put them in the workshop because I don't have a lot of surface wall space in here. So we've got 2 packs of screws and raw plugs. They'll just go in my storage. So this is what we've got. They were sold as there were two options, 18-inch and 24-inch. I think they were. I went for the 18-inch ones. They were 15 quid for 6 of these. So let's just do a quick measure so you can see what the sizes are. So the overall, I think say it is 18 inches overall. Yeah, you can tell I'm struggling. But the actual mountable point distance is about 15.5 inches. And that's it really. From what I can tell already, they are really, really magnetic. Let's see if we can grab something quick that's reasonably heavy. So, yeah, got anything that's a bit heavier than that? Let's have a look. Oops, that slid off. That was more than me dropping it. So, what I'll do is I'll show you how I've mounted them in my workshop. A couple of them, I've got spares. They were just such a bargain anyway. And then we'll just mount some stuff up and you can see how much you can get onto them. So part of the reason for getting this was you might have seen on previous videos I've a bit tired of my workshop. I've just got some tools that are stacked up that I'd like to use them, but they're not convenient. I'll show you what I mean. In this top of this toolbox, I've got all things like scrapers and picks. I think I've got some long needle nose pliers and all sorts of stuff, and it's just dumped in there. And I want to transfer these across onto. As you see, I've got my window. That's my vertical filming rig. So I've got my window here above my workbench. I've just mounted a couple of these. I had some scrap. I think it's inch square timber knocking around, so I just mounted it onto those. I'm just going to fill these 2 up so the tools are a bit more convenient to get from my workbench. Alright, so I've got a selection of tools to put onto these 2 strips. Let's just plow on. So let's see what we can get mounted on here. Alright, so I've got my needle nose pliers, my long ones and my angled ones, and these because they've got a bit of meat to them. They're snapping on there quite well. This angled flexible screwdriver, that's okay. That one's okay. These, I think these have hit the limit because they're so smooth and they've got the black. See, that one's just dropped. It is sticking, but it's wanting a little bit more meat. But that one's okay. I think it's just the weight. And these little ones are okay. You know what we're going to try? Let's just grab. Again, that if it's got a nice flat edge to it, because this is magnet slightly recessed. That's grabbing. And this is quite heavy. Is there anything else we can put on it? No. Oh. Away. Oops. Just need to be wary of that obviously I've got this folds back down there, but it'd be useful for stuff maybe if I flip these. Yeah, flip these over. Yeah, we've got to flip these over, haven't we? These this way. that way. I can hold my overhead. You know what I mean. They'll sort themselves out. So yeah, I think they're going to come in quite useful. I might look at some other places where I can mount them. I do have some space there, but I do like my car badges. There's some space around here as well. Yeah, I think they're going to come in really useful. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here yet. I'll probably keep most of this stuff here. Again, as I said before, if you've got a big flat section of steel on the tool, works much better. More grab around the stuff, particularly the stuff that's got a coating on it. The holding there, but I don't think it's going to be too great. Things like spanners or, in fact, let's just try some spanners. Let's try some. Obviously, these weren't working, so let's get rid of these. Let's try some heavy-duty spanners. Oh, got that grabbed. Yep. Yeah, that's much better. So, useful addition to the workshop? Yeah, definitely. You can see definitely if you've got something a bit more grab, more of a flat plate to it, like spanners and needle nose pliers and things like that. Absolutely perfect. These thinner ones, just rounded shapes, they're not grabbing as much. It will hold them, but not great if you're going to knock them loose. For 15 quid though, yeah, definitely worth, I think, getting them. I've got 4 spare, which I'll probably use somewhere in the workshop. I might use them in my crap area or down my garage as well. I've got some more wall space. But I think it'll be useful to have some more tools just around my main workbench. I know Parkside sell these as well every so often. I've definitely seen Rob over at Weekend Shedhead. I think he's got the entire back wall. It's covered in these. But I thought I'd try these off eBay, see what they were like, and yeah, I'm quite impressed with them. So if you're in the market, definitely try that one. And if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Cheers.